Once upon a time, Sophie woke up to a world turned soft and white. The soft glow of the morning light peeked through her bedroom window. But what caught her attention wasn't the light, it was the thick blanket of snow that had covered everything overnight. She jumped out of bed, her heart racing with excitement. She raced down the stairs and skidded into the kitchen. "Mom! Dad! It's snowing! Is it a snow day?" she asked, her eyes wide with hope. Mom smiled, her eyes twinkling. "Looks like it, sweetheart. No school today. You've got the whole day to play." Sophie's mind raced with possibilities. She could build the biggest snowman ever, have a snowball fight with her brother, or even make snow angels. But there was one thing she had to do first. She dashed to her room and pulled on her warmest coat, mittens, and boots. She couldn't wait another second. When she burst outside, the cold air hit her face, but it felt wonderful. The world was quiet, muffled by the thick snowflakes that still fell from the sky. Sophie ran to the backyard where the snow had piled up higher than she'd ever seen. She dropped to her knees and spread her arms wide, making a snow angel. She laughed as she stood up, looking at her angel's wings against the snow. But then, she heard a giggle. Turning around, she saw her little brother, Max, holding a snowball. Before she could react, he tossed it right at her. It hit her mitten, and they both burst into laughter. "Oh, you're going to pay for that, Max," Sophie said, quickly scooping up a snowball of her own. The snowball fight was on. They spent the morning running, throwing snowballs, and laughing until their cheeks were rosy and their noses were red. After a while, they decided it was time to build a snowman. Together, they rolled giant snowballs, one by one, stacking them high. Sophie added a carrot for the nose, buttons for eyes, and a scarf to finish him off. Max insisted that the snowman needed a top hat, and after a little searching, they found a spare one from the closet. Their snowman stood tall in the yard, a friendly figure watching over their snow-covered kingdom. As the sun began to set and the snowflakes slowed to a soft fall, Sophie and Max went inside, their cheeks flushed with cold. The house smelled like hot cocoa, and their parents had set up a cozy spot by the fireplace. Sophie smiled as she curled up with a blanket and sipped her warm cocoa. Outside, the snow still fell gently, covering the world in soft, sparkling white. It had been the perfect snow day, and she couldn't wait to see what tomorrow would bring. I hope you enjoyed the story. Click on the subscribe button, like, and follow for more stories on Adkimmer Storyteller.